This is the wind right now. Probably can't tell very well because of the stabilization. I'm parked and the truck is just rocking. The one thing I hate driving in the most is the wind. I'll drive in ice, snow, rain, sleet, whatever. Tornado, I don't care. With the wind, I hate it. We're still going though. And we are headed to, we're headed to Phoenix. I'm gonna stop in Amarillo, probably. I picked up in Springdale, Arkansas. I was running a little late for that pickup though, after my reset. So I didn't record. But yeah, we are almost in Elk City right now on I-40. It's kind of a weird place to pick up at, but I just wanted to show you guys the wind. This is not me shaking the camera. This is the wind. It's crazy right now. Anyways, I'll catch up with you. Alright guys, so we are now in New Mexico. The sun is finally coming up. We started about, we stopped in Amarillo. And we started about, I think it was about 4 a.m. Because that's when my clock reset. Which now we're in mountain time zone. But yeah, I just love driving out in this direction. It's so pretty, and it's a big change of scenery versus back out east. I mean, the east is pretty too, but just coming up to the desert like this is just something about it's just really cool. Yeah, we are right now because we are headed to Phoenix, Arizona. So we are 608 miles away. We will make it probably, we'll probably make it a little bit before Phoenix, because my appointment's not till tomorrow, and it's supposed to be at like 5 p.m. It says we can show up 4 hours early, up to 4 hours early. So I'm gonna show up exactly 4 hours early because I don't want to start my day that late. But yeah, we will stop. I need to get a shower tonight. Tonight's shower night, so we're gonna stop. Hopefully at a Love's or preferably Pilot Flying J. Because somehow I still have showers there. I don't know how, but don't tell anybody. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's super windy. I'm so tired of the wind. But anyways, I would rather drive in rain and ice and all that stuff over the wind. And I'm not very heavy right now, so it's pushing me all over the place. Yesterday was even worse. But today's not quite as bad, but it's still pretty windy. I hate driving in the wind though. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys here in a little bit. one thing about being a truck driver is, well, OTR anyways, is that you do get to see a lot of cool places. Like, I'm about to take my 30-minute break up here at this Flying Sea Ranch. I've been there before, it's pretty cool. Got a lot of cool little stuff, I don't know what you call it, like almost like a gift shop in there. But it's like it's not a very big truck stop, but it's pretty cool though. You can see the billboard for it right there. So that is one benefit to being OTR, is you get to see a lot of cool stuff like that. I'm gonna stop in there, take my 30-minute break, maybe go into the Dairy Queen, get some cheese curds. Alright, we got parked. Had to park in the back over here. I don't know how well you guys will be able to hear me once I start walking up there, because it's a little windy still. And my truck is so dirty from the wind, blowing all that dust everywhere. And I have a black truck, so it looks even worse. It's actually a little chilly out here. I do not like the cold. We're in New Mexico. Why is it cold? We're in the desert. But I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit. It's only supposed to get up to, I think, 60 something. Yeah. I'll show you guys inside here once we get in here though. It's really overcast too. Yeah. I'll catch up with you guys when we get in there. Man, it seems kind of cooped up in there. You like staying in there? Blink twice if you want me to set you free. No? You like it in here? Yeah, they got a lot of cool little things in here. There's a lot of little knickknacks. My wife and my mom too would love it in here. So we are coming into Albuquerque, Mexico. Albuquerque is a pretty easy city to get through usually. You don't really deal with too much bad traffic. But the scenery out here is just really cool and really different from where I'm from. Where I'm from, it's flat and grassy. But it's a big difference from like the little mountains out east and like Pennsylvania and stuff like that. Mountains here are a lot bigger, but I think they're easier to drive in the mountains out east. The ones out east are just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Where these you have like these long slopes. And as long as you're not too heavy, you can get through it pretty easily. Yeah. We should be through Albuquerque pretty quick. Why I like it this is why I prefer coming west instead of east. The scenery here is just so pretty. You can even see some snow up there on the tops of the mountain over there. I just think these deserts are just so pretty. The train way down there. I think the scenery out here is just so much more pretty. All the rock formations and everything. I just love coming out here. I seem to go east more than I go west, so when I come out west, I try to cherish it. But I do. So once I've been here for a year, because I've only been with Fry Miller for about 9 months, I think. And once I've been here for a year, I get a week vacation. And I really want to take my family on a nice little vacation. I don't know if I want to come out here, somewhere out here. Maybe go to like the Grand Canyon or something, I don't know. Or if I want to take them to the beach. Because I absolutely love the beach. And it'll be summertime too, so man, I'm glad I'm not over there. Look at that traffic. Man, that sucks. It is backed up for at least a mile so far. Let's see. We'll see over this hill. Oh my gosh. It goes back so far. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Traffic goes way back. I can't even see the end of it. I am so glad I'm not over there. That sucks. Phew. I'm so glad I'm over here. Yeah, look at that. The scenery here is just so pretty. Man, I'm so glad I'm not over there. Some kind of construction or something going on, so I hope on our way back, if we come back this way, I don't know if they're going to send me to California or if I'm going to come back this way, but I hope I don't have to deal with that. I still can't see the end of that. That sucks. it's stretching for like what, 3 miles now, I think. It looks like that might be kind of the end of it down there. But anyways, I think we're gonna stop probably around Flagstaff, maybe. Yeah, because I've driven 330 miles so far today. I have a little over 5.5 hours left on my clock. So yeah, we'll probably stop around Flagstaff. But I'll catch up with you guys when we get closer. snowflakes. You guys probably cannot see it on the camera, but that is snowflakes. Wow. It's snowing in the desert. Well, this should be interesting. Sunshine. That's funny. Went from snowing back to the sunshine. Yeah, we're about 60 miles from Holbrook, Arizona. Like I said, I think we're gonna stop in Flagstaff. As you can see, we're 160 miles from Flagstaff. I've got 3 hours 47 minutes left on my clock, so I can easily make that. And then we'll make the rest of the trip in the morning. Try to get to the receiver around 1 p.m. Hopefully they'll unload us early. I'm really hoping they unload us early because I don't want to. My appointment's not till 5 p.m. and I don't want to get unloaded at around 5 p.m. and not leave that place till really late, and then go try to find a parking spot somewhere or whatever. I want to end my day a little bit earlier than that because I like to run as early as I can. I don't want to get stuck on like a evening night shift, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll unload us early. Alright, well, I gotta get a shower tonight, and I won't be able to make it with the time I have left on my clock to the Loves Are Flying J that's close to Phoenix. Well, it's about an hour and a half out. So I'm going to stop in about an hour. That'll leave me with about an hour and a half left on my clock. So technically I could keep going, but I really want to shower. So we're going to stop at a Flying J. It's in about 30 miles left to drive.
Turn right on I-40 West.
To Phoenix in the morning, which is fine because I'll get to start my day a little. What am I doing? I'll get to start my day a little earlier, and I'll get my shower. Gotta have a shower. Stinky. To Phoenix for my appointment. I just wanted to share this real quick. So if you get the chance, like if you're able to, you should always try to park where someone can't park next to you. And I parked next to this barricade because nobody can park on my left side. That kind of mitigates the risk of somebody hitting you, like this truck has had. And I tried to scoot over as much as I can towards that barricade so it gives somebody plenty of room. But yeah, if you can't get a spot like this, I just suggest trying to get in between two trucks that are already parked, because then you know if there's already people beside you, nobody else can you know, it kind of gets rid of the risk of somebody trying to park next to you and hitting you, because if there's somebody already there, well, somebody else can't already park there. So but yeah, I just want to share that. I'm gonna make my way the rest of the way to Phoenix. I don't like starting this late, but I didn't really have a choice on this one. But like I said, my appointment's at 5:30 p.m. and it says I can be there 4 hours early, so I'm gonna be there exactly 4 hours early. And so I'm gonna try to get there around 1. Otherwise I wouldn't have started this late. But anyways, let's get on the road. So we just made it through Flagstaff. It is definitely snowing. I'm so ready for this cold weather stuff to go away. Be hot and cold. Might actually have to slow down a little bit. take a minute to check out this view. Look at that. That is quite the view. So pretty. Man. Anyways, let's keep going. Well, we made it. We made it to Phoenix, Arizona. It is really pretty here. It's nice. It's snowing up there in the mountains. We get down here and it's bright and sunny, nice and warm. That's the way I like it. Look at the cactus. I love how everything's turning bright green again. So nice. Yeah, we are here. Now we just have to wait. Like I said, my appointment's not till 5:30. And we hit a little bit of traffic coming in. I was gonna try to record coming in, but the traffic was just crazy. But we got here almost 2 o'clock. So we're here, we made it. And we will probably be waiting for a while. These Wincos, that's where we are, we're at a Winco. These Wincos are very, very slow. So I bet you we probably won't even get into a dock until basically our appointment time. But oh well. I was talking to another driver, because the problem is being in a big city like this, the truck stops are going to be full by the time I get out of here. So I'm not going to be able to go to a truck stop and park after I get unloaded. But I was talking to another driver. He's been driving for like 20 plus years. Said he used to deliver here all the time, and he said here on 75th or whatever this is, basically he said that there is all these little side roads, because this is like an industrial area. He said that we can park on the side of the road and take our break, like our 10-hour break or whatever. So that's probably what I will do. I've got plenty of food and stuff in my truck and water, so I'll probably be parked on the side of the road, on the side of one of these side roads, and we'll take our 10 there after we get unloaded. But now we just wait. That's alright. It sure is nice out here. But I'll catch up with you guys once we get the door. literally jail toilets. They're literally jail toilets. Whatever. I promise, guys, I'm not always that bad at backing. I guess we go in here. Yeah, I promise, I'm not always that bad. So I know this is already a very talked about thing in trucking, but lumper fees are the dumbest thing ever, I swear. Like, you want me to pay you, well, luckily I don't have to pay it, my company does. But still, you want me to pay you to unload the stuff that I brought you that you wanted. Okay. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, we're here at the dock, as you saw. Getting unloaded. Well, I haven't started yet. But, like I said before, these Wincos take forever. And, yeah, they didn't get me in until 5 p.m. So, I definitely did not get in here early, but we'll see how long it takes, and then we'll have to get unloaded and then we'll have to get out of here and park on the street somewhere, take our break. So my next load is actually picking up I don't remember what town it is, but it's an hour south of here off of I-10. And going back to Dallas. Yay. It's kind of hoping to go to California, but that's alright. It'll do. But it's a pretty good trip though. Over 1,000 miles, so not too bad. But yeah, we'll see how long this takes. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Alright guys. Well, we made it. We are parked on the side of a road. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But we're here. This will work. We'll get up bright and early. And we'll get out of here. Head to our next load. But I'm tired. I'm gonna get some sleep. And this is the end of the video. If you liked it, like it. If not, don't. Whatever. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.